Hey, what's going on? My name is Teacher Michael, and this video is all about how to increase your bookings on the VIPKid platform. I'm specifically talking to teachers who are trying to go from 0 bookings to 1. Okay, that is the biggest bridge to gap to bridge. That is the hardest part about this platform, is just getting your first booking. The only way really to sell yourself as a teacher before you've taught any students is through your teacher profile. So let's be honest, if your teacher profile sucks, you're not gonna get any bookings. On every teacher profile, there are 3 components to it, okay? There's photo, video, and then a small written section. So let's talk about the photos first. Here are the 2 photos that I use on my profile. So what I did, I started with a blank slate, a completely white wall, and then I thought to myself, what do I want to communicate here? So the first thing I wanted to communicate is that I'm a friendly person. The second thing that I wanted to include is where I'm from. Canada. Because again, when you're on a platform with 20,000 other teachers, you need some point of differentiation. You need a point to differentiate yourself from the other teachers. For me, it was important to say, hey, I'm a friendly guy, I'm from Canada. If that interests you, maybe you want to come and book my class. Now, photo number 2. I wanted to reinforce the idea that, hey, I'm a friendly teacher, so this has nice bright colors. And then, of course, I've got my Teacher Michael sign in the background just to remind them that subliminally, hey, book Teacher Michael's class. I'm not sure if that works or not, but I'm trying. So that's my approach to the photos. It should reflect something about your personality, so really just consider that as you are creating your photos. The second part of every profile is the video. This is difficult for a lot of people. Not everyone is a videographer, and so for that reason, I made a specific YouTube video. Let's go! I'm gonna link that below if that's something you're struggling with. It's like a 6-7 minute video completely dedicated to how to make a kick-ass video. So go and check that out. So the third thing that goes into every teacher profile is the written portion. And for this, I'm gonna actually read exactly what's on my teacher profile and sort of explain why I included certain things. Here's what I started with. My name is Teacher Michael, and I'm from Canada. I've been working with children for over 10 years. You know, I haven't been teaching for 10 years, but I have been working with children for 10 years. I have 3 years of English teaching experience, and I have taught students in Italy, South Korea, and China. Now, my goal here is really just to keep the language simple and to really drive home the amount of experience that I have. I don't have a ton of experience, but I do have some, and I really wanted to reinforce that early on in the bio. I have also taught circus, theater, puppetry, and sports to children all over the United States and Canada. Now, the fact that I have done some teaching that is not related to English at all is totally fine. So if you've done any sort of teaching, if you've taught swimming, if you've taught music lessons, anything, arts and crafts, include that in your profile. After that, I wanted to list my official credentials. It's not something that's super important to me, but China is a different culture, and certifications and degrees are held. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to appeal to that by saying, I have a bachelor's degree in theater and a certificate in teaching English as a second language. I love working with children, and I'm a very energetic and patient teacher. It's really important to include things like that because at this early stage, especially if you haven't taught any classes yet, the only opportunity that you have to tell the parents what kind of a teacher you are is through this written section. After a while, after you start teaching some classes, you're gonna get feedback from the parents, and they're gonna inform the other parents what type of a teacher you are. They're gonna say, oh, Teacher Michael is really fun, or Teacher Michael is not fun. At this very early stage, when you have no reviews, this is your only shot. So let the parents and the students know what kind of person you are. I just wanted to leave it on a really positive note, so I say, I'm excited to work with you and your child, and I think they will have great success in my classroom. And what parent doesn't want to hear that? Yes, of course, your kid's gonna have great success in my classroom. That's a nice, uplifting, positive way to end that section of the teacher profile. So that's it. Those are the 3 main things that go into every teacher profile. Now, beyond that, a little bit of a pro tip here. If you are really serious about creating a kick-ass teacher profile, what I would suggest is to go to a website called Lingo Bus. And Lingo Bus is basically VIPKid, but in reverse. So if you visit that website, Lingo Bus, you're gonna get a sense of the way that the company presents the teacher profile information. So you may look through that and say, oh, this teacher has a really awesome profile, or here's a little idea that I can take and apply to my own thing. So I think it's really important to understand the context under which these parents are going to be seeing your information. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit the subscribe button, ding the notification bell, and that way you'll get notified every time I upload a new video. And until next time, happy teaching and peace.